Rafe! Bulalak si Axel nang makita ito sa labas ng guest room na gamit niya. He stood there in his borrowed pajamas, looking unsure of himself like a child. She wanted to hug him and laugh at the same time. I hope didn't. Were you sleeping? Of course you're not. I'm sorry. Pumihit ito. Rafe! Tawag nito, napapasunod. Tumigil ito sa gitna ng hallway. May kailangan ka ba? Ang tanong niya. Nakita niya ang pag-angat at pagbaba ng balikat nito sa pagbuntong hininga. I don't know what I need. I just don't want to be alone. Humarap ito sa kanya. Isa na yun. Pag-amin ito. Except, hindi ko alam ang gagawin ko kapag magkasama tayong dalawa lamang sa isang kwarto. I mean, I know that I'd be bound to do. I don't want to compromise you that way. Lumukso ang kanyang puso pagkatapos ay bumilis. She felt joy creeping up her body, blowing to her face. She blushed not because she was embarrassed, but because she was pleased. Humakbang siya palapit dito. Inabot niya ang kamay nito. Hinawakan iyon at hinila. Hindi ito lumaban. She felt him trembled as he stepped closer to her. Where was that man who told me that we're both adults and it was okay to flirt? Was that just the other night? Pabirong tanong niya rito. He was so close, she could feel his breath on her face. It made her feel warm all over. The problem is, I don't have flirting in mind, Axel. Parang offended nitong sinabi. Axel, the problem is I really don't believe in flirting. I never did. I don't do affairs too. Napatitig siya rito. Lalo na kung ikaw ang involved. Noon pa mang high school, ikaw ng babae sa panaginip ko. I felt that I can ever be worthy of a perfect girl like you. I realized na lahat ng napagtunagumpayan ko, nagawa ko kasi gusto kong maging sapat para sa'yo, and then you're in my life again, and we kiss, and I pretended that I flirted kasi natakot ako mawala ka na naman. Natakot akong iwasan mo ko. Gaya ng ginawa mo noon, naninising sabi niya rito. Umangat ang kamay nito at hinaplos ang kanyang pisngi. Iniwasan kita, pero hindi ka tumigil kahit kailan sa buong panahon. Yun ang laging unang isip ko. Pamantayan sa lahat ng mga babaeng nakilala ko at laging laman ng mga panaginip ko. I've loved you in my thoughts, and since last night, I couldn't stop myself imagining making sweet, passionate love with you. Is that what you want to hear? Yes, bulong niya. Dahil kanina pa siya natunaw sa yakap nito bilang epekto ng mga sinasabi nito. There's always a marriage bed thrown in there. You see, ganun kaseryoso at kadelikado ang mga panaginip ko tungkol sa'yo ever since. Gulat siya na patingala rito, hindi nakaimik. For confessions, it was way over, too much. Marriage bed ever since high school? Jesus Christ, no wonder she got scared. This was a declaration someone like Rafi would make, only someone like Rafi would do. God, I know I didn't want to see that on your face. What? I know you didn't want me. Sabi nito habang bumibitiw sa kanyang hawak. Who said? Your face. My face talked and it said what? Sarkastikong tanong niya. Axel, namaywang siya. Rafael, how many women have you been with since high school? Napakurap ito. A few. Did you ever try talking about marriage before them talking to bed? Nagmukha itong asiwa. Never. It was a good answer. Did you ever act as if that's what you wanted before taking them to bed? No. Nangingiting sabi nito. Naunawaan na agad siya nito. Not really. What made you think I'm different from those women? I never understood women, lalo na ikaw. Why talk about marriage when you didn't even know you'd want me afterwards? Exasperated na tanong niya. What was it with men? Why were they so stubborn? Axel, I wanted you since I was 10. Napamaang siya sa sinabi nito. He was the one who was blushing this time. I wanted to marry you when I was 10. Nagsabi ako kay daddy. I wanted to help me pero pinagtawanan nila ako ni mommy. I never talk about it ever since. Gusto rin niyang tumawa, but she didn't dare. Okay, how about if we approach this the adult way and we don't talk about marriage until we're sure? I said I'm sure. Ang sabi nito, Rafe, why can't you be a man first and thinking brainiac later? Sandaling katahimikan ang nagdaan habang nilalabanan nito ang kanya nagre-rebeldeng titig. The next second, they were pulling each other. Then their lips met in hot, passionate, and deep kiss. Soon, kissing was not enough. He lifted her in her arms and carried her inside the open door of her room, kicking the door closed behind them. Dinala siya nito sa kama. Nagasiya nito sa gitna niyon, saka isinubsob ang mukha nito sa kanyang leeg. Then, he trailed kisses down her heaving bosom, his hands gently caressing some parts of her body, making the other parts, still untouched, scream for him. Smells so good. Iningat nito ang ulo at muli siyang siniilang halik sa mga labi. She kissed him back as if she was drinking her fill of a very delicious wine. Umungol siya. Napaangat ang ulo nito. What? Nag-aalang ang tanong nito. Hinawakan niya ang leeg nito and as she drew him back to her, she smiled. I missed your kiss. I miss it so much. Nakangiti ito ng maluwang, ang mga matay nakatitig sa kanya gaya nung high school, na parang siya ang pinakamagandang babae sa balat ng lupa. Yumuko ito at pinagbigyan siya nito. Hinalikan siya nito ng matagal at mainit, giving her all that she wanted, which was all of him. And as he had said, he started making love to her body, to her soul, making her think of sleeping with him at night and waking up with him in the morning, every day and forever. It was like his version of marriage bed, but she pushed that thought away. She was still thinking those thoughts a full hour later as they tiredly clung to each other, sleepy and complete. Nagising si Axel kinabukasan dahil sa nakakakiliting mga halik na dumadapo sa kanyang hubad na katawan. The blanket was thrown away and Rafe was starting to make love again. Napahawak siya at napasabunot sa buhok nito habang bumababa ang mga labi nito sa kanyang katawan. Good morning. We're two words replete with rapture. Pagkatapos niyon, wala nang lumabas sa kanya mga labi kundi mga ungol. They were both smiling when he collapsed on top of a bit later. They were both sweaty and very, very satisfied. Tumawa siya. Nakangiti ngunit nagtataka nitong pinagmasdan ang kanyang mukha. Masuyo siya nitong tinitigan. Good morning. Good morning. Nahihiyang tugon niya. Yumuko ito at tinigan siya ng matagal. Tinugon niya ayon. She knew she was ripe for another bout of his kind of lovemaking. But when they both heard the noise of a car outside and the noise of the electronic gates opening, pareho silang napalingon sa mga bintana. Who could that be? Black Bureau, ang sabi niya. Nagkatinginan sila, pareho silang aware na nagsisimula na ang araw at balik na sila sa realidad. Napalunok siya. Humigpit ang pagkakayakap ng kamay nito sa kanya. You know I love you, right? Impulsive na sambit nito sa kanya. She knew it was an impulsive declaration. Unfortunately, every impulsive word coming out of his man's mouth was also the truth. Kasabay ng kagustuhang umungol ay ang pag-iinit ng kanyang mukha. Humaplos ang kamay nito sa pisngi niya na parang nag-aalala. It doesn't matter if you don't answer right away. I don't care. Just don't turn away from me. I can wait. Hinalikan siya nitong muli, tila insecure. Malalim iyon at madamdamin. Nang umurong ito, he looked at her as if he was scared. Niyakap niya ito ng mahigpit. Then she moved until she was love above him. And she kissed him back as passionately as she could. Nang iangat niya ang kanyang ulo, ikinulong niya ang mukha nito sa kanyang mga kamay. I love you. Sambit niya. Napangiti siya. It wasn't so hard after all. I love you. Ulit niya. I don't want to hurt you, Rafe, pero mas takot akong baka saktan na naman natin ang isa't isa. No one had hurt me the way I'd hurt after I'd hurt you, and you turned away from me all those years ago. I don't want to lose you again or to miss you again. I don't know if I could bear it. If you leave me again, that must be love, right? That must be it. Nakangiti na ito, hindi pa man siya tapos magsalita. I'm not going to leave you. I won't do that again. I promise. Thank you. Sabi niya. Yun lang ang nasa isip niya sabihin. Hinuli nito ang kanyang mukha at mariin siya nitong hinalikan habang naririnig nila ang pagbukas at pagsara ng mga pinto ng pagdating ng sasakyan sa baba ng bahay.